Eugene Melnyk passed away last week, age of 62. And I know Alfie, you obviously know him very well. Just your thoughts.
Well, it's sad when anytime somebody passes away, and I feel for his immediate family, obviously, and his daughters, who grew up around the locker room a bit, especially later in my career there they came around. So you feel for them, there's no question. And I think there's to Eugene Melnyk, when he came in, everything was great. He did a lot, obviously to keep the team in Ottawa, stepped up to the plate, and was a huge supporter and wanted the best for everybody. And I think that was true for his whole tenure. But there's also another side, I think, where he created a lot of controversy with decisions he made, and we didn't always see eye to eye, which is fair. And at the end of the day, it's definitely a business, and he's going to make the decisions he feels best from his side, and from my side with his dealings with him. I did the same thing. So there's no personal feelings that are hurt, but we just didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, hockey-wise, I think, especially at the end. But I think we all do appreciate what he did for the team to be able to stay in Ottawa. And it's always sad when somebody passes away.
Yeah, I will say it is disappointing because you're not around the organization, and I think that's something that needs to be rectified here in the not too distant future. And I hope you want to come back, but I think that Daniel Alfredson needs to be part of the Ottawa Senators. And I will throw this out there: we did an interview. Our first interview we did with you. Tim Stützle apparently saw it and was asking more questions about you, saying he wanted to meet you. And I don't know if you've ever met Tim Stützle, but there's a whole group of hockey players around this organization that don't know a lot about you, and I don't think that that's necessarily right or fair. And so do you miss being around the group of players?
Yeah, well, you always do. I mean, that's the biggest part you miss, is being part of the locker room and being part of a team. Hence why it's fun to coach and being part of a group, even though it's not professional. I think we all do that. But it's not something I go around and it's like, oh, I wish I would be back. Life moves on. Other things happen, other interests happen. So I can't say it's something I'm thinking about. We all know there's been talk about other groups being interested in buying the Sens. But I think Melnyk's been pretty clear that he didn't want to sell. Does that change now? Who knows? And I have been approached by a few groups, just briefly, nothing serious at all, and I haven't taken any position and joined any bid in any way. And would I listen to somebody if they were to buy the team and come to me? Probably, for sure I would. But that doesn't mean I would jump at the first opportunity either.
Yeah, and Alfie, just to touch on, I missed the opportunity earlier because you kind of gravitated in towards ownership, but you talked about being around the room and being around the guys. Obviously, Brady's the captain now. Has there been any dialogue with him whatsoever? And maybe have you had an opportunity to speak to him about what to expect being a captain at the NHL level?
No, I haven't. I haven't met any of the Stützle or Kachuk either. I was in at the rink for treatment to see Jerry one day and met some of the injured guys when the team was on the road. But not Brady and Tim. So I haven't had any discussions. No.
Would you like to get a hold of Brady and to have a meeting with him?
I think it would be interesting for sure. I would. I like the way he conducts himself and the way he plays, and I think he was definitely the right choice for the captaincy, and I think he carries himself extremely well.
Does this team need to be located downtown?
definitely think so, because I live downtown. But if you want me to go into really serious answer, I can't answer that. I think we all have our feelings on how that should play out, but that's for people, other people to decide, obviously, if that can work, and would that be ideal? Probably, but we'll see what happens.
And I want to go back to ownership, because people have social media has always mentioned you somehow involved. You took away my question before you got to answer before I asked it. People approaching you, but you're always rumored to be involved. And how active would you want to be?
I don't know. I don't know at all. Like I said, it's intriguing. Would I be interested? Yes, I would listen. To what extent? I mean, it depends. I don't think whoever is in charge have to lay out their plans, to their vision, what they see, and then I guess I would come in with what I think, and then you'll see if there's a fit. But that's hypothetical, so I haven't gotten that far yet.